All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1006, Shaw versus Shaw.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Amelia Shaw, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So our daughter has been living with me for 2 years. We're separated, and she's currently not paying any child support. And I thought maybe she would grow up, but I guess it's time to force her hand. So.
Okay. Any reason why you're not paying child support?
She makes a lot more money than I do.
Okay. Is that your only reason?
Mm-hmm.
You know it doesn't really work like that, right?
Well, I spend a lot of time, I'm trying to build my career. I'm a hairstylist.
Okay.
So
congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I travel a lot. I don't have a lot of extra money.
When she says she travels a lot, she's at music festivals like every other.
All right, folks, buckle up, because this story is next level. We've got a parent who seriously believes that hitting up music festivals takes priority over paying child support. And when I say parent, I mean someone shamelessly blowing $22,000 a month on partying, while somehow forgetting they have financial responsibilities. But wait, it gets wilder. Their excuse? Oh, it's a masterpiece of nonsense. We're diving into the chaos that is Shaw v. Shaw, a case where one parent is simply asking for the support their child deserves, and the other is pulling off gold medal-worthy mental gymnastics to dodge it. Trust me, you're not ready for the justifications we're about to uncover. Let's get into it.
It's networking. I'm trying to do hair for bands.
Let me ask you a question. How much are these trips costing you every other weekend?
Probably close to $1,000.
Close to $1,000, and you're going twice a month?
Yeah, sometimes.
You're spending $2,000 a month to go to music festivals when you could be paying child support. So that means you can afford to pay child support, right?
Well,
yeah. That means that, right?
I mean, yeah, probably.
So what's the reason that you're not paying? Because it can't be that she makes more money when you obviously have the finances to do it.
Well, if I'm being honest,
Ah yes, the classic I'm investing in my career excuse. Look, networking is important. We get it. But if your so-called career investment costs as much as a mortgage payment every month, then maybe, just maybe, it's time to reevaluate your priorities. And let's be honest, how much hair are you actually styling between DJ sets at a music festival? Come on, priorities, people, priorities.
having a kid, she was sort of more enthusiastic about it than I was.
I'm the biological mother.
I'm trying to figure out
biologically related.
But I'm trying to figure out, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, it's kind of more on her, if you think.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
because I gave birth to.
I don't even understand what's going on right now. What do you mean that it's kind of more on her? It's your child too.
She wanted it more.
But you wanted it too, right?
Yeah, you were on board with this.
I was.
So you're going to still be on board with paying child support then? Because it's still your child. You don't get to pick and choose when you want to be a parent. It doesn't work like that. If you can spend $2,000 a month to go to music...
Did you catch that one? The, well, they wanted the kid more than I did excuse. Seriously, that's not how parenting works. This isn't a group project where you get to coast just because someone else was more excited. Newsflash, if you were in back then, you're still in now. Parenting doesn't come with an opt-out clause, especially not when it comes to supporting your own child. This isn't a participation sport. Show up, do your part.
Child support. And if you're out of town every other weekend, how are you seeing that child as much
She
as you
doesn't.
proclaim? That doesn't make sense.
I FaceTime.
She's drunk when she FaceTimes. Half the time I can't hand the phone over.
Indulge from time to time.
Right, and I am not buying anything that you're over there talking about. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get straight into the child support, and you are going to pay, okay? And I know you have the money, because according to your tax returns here, you make about $800 a week, right? Okay, so I have your gross at about $3,200 a month. So you can afford to pay child support because you're spending $2,000 of that to go out of town. And that's based on what you said. That's not based on any calculation yet. Okay? All right? How many children?
Just one.
Just one child? Okay. So I have your net at $2,474.58. Who pays health insurance?
We have Medicaid.
Medicaid? Okay. So Medicaid has to be reimbursed to the state because that is a state benefit. So you are the one who is going to reimburse that money to the state. So what I have to do is take 9% of your gross, and that'll give me the health insurance amount that you'll reimburse to Medicaid. Comes out to $288. So when you add that to your monthly child support obligation of $494.92, that gets $782.92
a month.
Yeah, you spend $2,000 a month, right? Yeah, exactly. So you can afford it.
I think one music festival a month is enough.
And maybe you should take your daughter with you to the music festival.
I don't think.
And there it is. The math doesn't lie, folks. If you're bringing in $3,200 a month and blowing $2,000 of it on festivals, that's not a can't afford it problem. That's a won't afford it problem. You know what else costs about $2,000? Raising a child. But hey, who needs financial responsibility when you've got VIP wristbands and glitter, right?
I don't trust that.
Oh, well, you know, now that she's paying child support, you really can't dictate what she does on her weekends. It's kind of how it works.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think that's a safe environment for a 3-year-old to be in.
It may not be, but until something actually happens, you can't dictate that. You wanted child support, you gave rights. You pretty much gave birth to a visitation rights. You understand?
Yeah.
And child support and custody are completely different. So that doesn't mean at any point, if she stops paying, that you can start denying her access to the child.
Now this is a legal 101 moment. Child support and visitation are two completely separate things. Just because you're writing a check doesn't mean you get to control every second of parenting time. And if you stop paying, that doesn't mean you suddenly lose all access to your child. The court isn't here to entertain petty power moves. It's here for fairness. Period.
Okay. You all understand? Okay. Anything further?
No, ma'am.
Anything further from you? Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
And there you have it. Justice served. The judge saw right through the smoke and mirrors, crunched the numbers, and made sure this child gets the financial support they deserve. Because here's the bottom line. Parenthood isn't about convenience. It's a full-time responsibility. But now we want to hear from you. Should the judge have gone even harder in this case? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you're all about breaking down real courtroom drama, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. Because trust me, we've got a lot more wild stories coming your way. See you in the next one.